The Oklahoma Sooners are on track to finish the regular season 10-2 after a thrilling 23-21 road win at Alabama. With home games remaining against Missouri and LSU, the Sooners are heavy favorites in both, and victories there would likely secure a spot in the college football playoff, possibly at the expense of Vanderbilt if the Commodores finish 10-2 themselves. Vanderbilt still has Kentucky and Tennessee remaining, and while a win over the Vols would be impressive, their earlier loss to Alabama makes overtaking Oklahoma unlikely. Ohio State remains the top seed and projected Big Ten champion. The Buckeyes have just one more home game against Rutgers before a showdown with Michigan, marking only their third matchup this season against ranked opponents after Texas and Illinois. While some question the strength of their schedule, the results speak for themselves, with a dominant 48-10 win over UCLA last week. Minor injuries to key players shouldn't alter their status as favorites to repeat. Indiana, sitting undefeated, is a massive favorite over Purdue in Week 14. The Hoosiers had a brief scare when quarterback Fernando Mendoza left the field for evaluation but returned to throw 4 touchdowns and complete 22 of 24 passes for nearly 300 yards. Indiana will be off in Week 13, giving them time to prepare for the season's final stretch. Texas A&M pulled off one of the most remarkable comebacks of the season, rallying from a 30-3 halftime deficit against South Carolina to win 31-30. The Aggies should face less resistance against Samford before their crucial matchup with Texas. Georgia remains a powerhouse, cruising past Texas 35-10. Quarterback Gunner Stockton threw for 4 scores and ran for another, showcasing an offense peaking at the right time. While Georgia's SEC title hopes hinge on other results, their dominance signals a team that can make a playoff run. Navy's offense has been explosive, racking up over 500 yards against USF, but they'll face a stiff challenge against Texas Tech, whose defense excels at stopping the run. Texas Tech, off this week, looks poised to dominate West Virginia next. In the ACC, Georgia Tech narrowly escaped Boston College with a 36-34 win and now eyes the ACC championship and a marquee clash against Ole Mississippi. The Rebels, coming off a 34-24 victory over Florida, have just Mississippi State remaining and are all but locked into the playoff. Alabama's path is complicated. They must beat Auburn to reach the SEC title game, but even a win would create questions about playoff seeding compared to undefeated or one-loss SEC rivals. Oregon has simpler requirements, needing wins over USC and Washington to claim a playoff berth. Notre Dame, finishing strong, has manageable games against Syracuse and Stanford. Oklahoma remains ahead in the race against Alabama, assuming the Tide finishes with 3 losses. As the season winds down, every matchup matters, and the playoff picture is coming into sharp focus.